Salutations, dear friends. Welcome. My hearty gratitudes to you all for giving me this opportunity to dwell upon Bhagavad Gita, for talking to you on Gita as a responsibility when I took upon. It is making me also to study, contemplate on, which is giving immense benefit to me. And I really congratulate and appreciate you for your regular, serious, sincere attempt to listen to Gita. And this should become a part and parcel of life throughout. No day should be without exposing ourselves to the learning of these great wisdoms given to us by our great rishis, etc., for our own outer and inner successes and happinesses. Continuing to be ignorant, let us not suffer our life. Is it not? The choice is always ours. Opportunities are plenty given. So maybe this way, keep up our continuity of learning, etc. of these great books. And by now, in last 5 months' time, you might be clear about how Gita's knowledge is so pure, so true, so perfect to help all of us. Thank you. Welcome. Let's dwell also today in our study. Three things today also. First one we learn a shloka. Today's shloka is saluting Mother Earth. Bhoomata pranama. Early morning when we get up, before putting our feet on the ground, praying to Mother Earth for, for forgiving us that we have to put our feet on her throughout the day to do the works. Then we'll do our common sense thought. Third one is our Gita. Till yesterday in Gita, up to the 15th verse, we have seen how to achieve the YOGAARUDHA Sthiti, how to achieve the Atma Samyama Yoga at one level. And yesterday we were given that phala also. If you do this way, YOGAARUDHA Sthiti, the achievement is what? Yunjanevam sadatmanam yogi niyatamanasah shantim nirvana parama mat samstham adhigacchati. You will get an extreme peace, wonderful peace inside with the tranquility. You can visualize the truth as it is. He will in that know what to achieve, what to do. He will become definitely spiritual only. Even not about the goal also, we can choose what is the best goal and how to achieve it. The crystal clear ideas come inside. That's why through Yoga Rudha Sthiti, reached through the Yoga Abhyasa taught by Lord Krishna, we have to become so qualified, efficient to do any job successfully. All those capacities are within us, hidden behind our extrovertedness, hidden behind our letting loose, our, the mana behind the senses and the world, just thinking that alone is ultimate. देखो 95% we indulge in the worldly things, and with the 5% of mind we want to make and achieve bigger and bigger goals. चेहरा देख आईने में अपना बुद्धू, सारा दिमाग सड़ा हुआ है, इतना गंदा कर दिया उसको with all the negativities, है ना? And then you want to achieve this or that goal. First yogi burn, and for that drop becoming a bhogi, otherwise you'll be only rogi. First, be an Atma Samyama yogi. See the biggest of the delusion? We come and listen to all Gita classes for many, many years, such classes. But we never understand the main thing, that even to understand Gita classes, do any goal, achieve any goal, basic thing is become a yogi. Yogi is Atma Samyama yogi. Atma Samyama yogi is the one whose mind is Yogarudha, where the mind is neither having unwanted thoughts, nor making them as desire, nor acting in the world with the desire. Na indriyarteshu anusajjate, na karmasu anusajjate, sarva sankalpa sannyasi. That state of mind is Yogarudha. That state of mind is yoga, and you have to mount that yoga sthiti called become a yogarudha. Like घोड़े पे चढ़ा तो अश्वारूढ़, बिल्डिंग पे चढ़ा तो बिल्डिंग आरूढ़. So to योग के ऊपर चढ़ गए तो योगारूढ़. The yoga is these three things of the mind. That itself, in other words, called Atma Samyama Yoga. So in the shlokas from 10 to 14, Bhagavan has given in all minimum minute details how to do all that. Great. And in this 15th shloka, 14th one, so 8 pointers he gave. Prashat Atma, Vigata Bhihi, Brahmachari Vrate Sthitaha, Manas Samyamya, Matchittaha, Yuktaha, Asitaha, Matparaha. Every one of them we thoroughly try to understand. Okay? Now, in that yesterday's shloka, Yunjannevam Sadatmanam Yogi Netamanasaha Shantim Nirvana Paramaham At Samstam Adarche. For a spiritual people, when that mind is absolutely quiet and the quiet mind is no mind, you will see the self which was expressing as of the mind so far. That's for spiritual seekers. For us, Nirvana Parvam Shantim Adhigachati means because of no disturbances, distractions in our heart now, because the Yogarudha Sthiti, conception of the goal also will be perfect. Planning for the goal also will be perfect. Executing the plannings with results also perfect. Whatever result comes, how to accept it also is perfect. Because just because we become yogi, not necessary that we will succeed in everything. Because it depends on so many other factors. If other fellow is a competitor, is a bigger yogi than you, then he will only succeed. तो रिजल्ट कभी भी हमारे मन में अपने एफर्ट्स के ऊपर ही होना चाहिए, नॉट इन द एक्चुअल रिजल्ट्स. Succeed in putting efforts, that is real success. Result is immaterial. Some places without doing anything also somebody becomes successful. Why? Because others are useless fellows. Because of that he succeeded. In some other places, how much ever he struggles, he can't succeed because others are toppers than him. So to succeed outwardly, reasons are many. It's all in Ishvara's hands, whom to give what position success. So am I putting my efforts or not? Putting efforts in direction, right direction, with the right planning is success. That is called as Shantim Nirvana Paramam, Mat Samstham, that which is of my own nature, Adhigachati, he will reach. So for a spiritual seeker, he will be as peaceful and blissful like the Lord with Yogarudha Sthiti, Atma Samyamaga Sthiti. For us, we can easily enjoy any of the efforts put towards the goal. Succeed in efforts, most of the time, you will be successful also. Once in a while, because if the competitor is bigger than you, greater than you, if the prarabdha is not good, you may not succeed. That's okay. Is it not? Like how much ever well I plan and do my Geetha lectures, I may not succeed because the deserving students are not there to listen. मैं क्या करूं? सब कुछ मेरे हाथ में तो नहीं. But जो है मेरे हाथ में, with good intention, purity, trying my best, is in my hands. If I do that, I am successful. Okay. Every day I come, 12 o'clock, 12:15, 12:30. After my 4 classes, 3 classes, I do my best. I try to improve myself. Enough. अब बाकी में मैं सक्सेस नहीं देखता. वो होगा ना होगा वो ईश्वर इच्छा है. Clear? Now in today's 2 shlokas we will see how much ever we try to do yoga. Okay, 2 very important precautions. If you don't take, we suffer. We don't achieve it. 2 or 3. That is the moderations in our food, in our activities, in our taking rest called as sleep. See, even these minute details also Bhagavan is telling, because they are not minute details, they're very, very, very important, very, very, very essential. That's why Bhagavan has given us. Many people don't care these 3 things, even though they are in spiritual path. Therefore, their achievements can never be easily gained. They always are a failures, miserable. What are they? Just simple thoughts, but very, very essential. Today's topic we are going to study. Clear? So these are our 3 things for the day to do. Let us start. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. These are our everyday prayers. Today we are learning Bhoomata Namaskara Shloka. Yesterday we saw Gomata, before that Gayatri Mata, before that Geetha Mata. Every day one Mata we are learning. Today Bhoomata, on whom we are standing. अगर नहीं है तो भूमि, गिरते जाएंगे या उड़ते जाएंगे या लटकते जाएंगे या कहीं अटकते जाएंगे भटकते जाएंगे. Bhoomata is giving us support. And from her only all the औषधीज food come, that we are alive. है कि नहीं? रहने का स्थान, खाने के लिए भोजन, both are given to us by Bhoomata only. Roti, kapda or makan. Kapda bhi from the cotton only. So RKM, all the three are given to us. Roti, kapda or makan, Bhoomata only. The Lord is there in the form of Bhoomata or Bhoomata, Bhumi Devi. So for us, the Hindus, Sanatana Dharmis, the earth is not a jada rotating around itself, revolving around the sun. That all phenomena, that's a process. But within that, there is Adhisthana Devata who is staying there, catering to the needs of you and I, the individuals. Therefore, to that being, that deity, we salute. Anybody, when you put him to esteem level, when there is a benefit from that person for the maximum people. So the Bhoomata is supporting the entire living beings. So she is Devata only from that standpoint. देवता देवता क्यों बनते हैं? क्योंकि वो सबका अनुग्रह सपोर्ट करते हैं. So Bhoomata is doing support of all of us. Devata is Devata only. Why do you have any doubt for that? Why you, without him even a second we can't be alive. Therefore he is like a god only. जल के बिना हम जी नहीं सकते. 80% of body is water. Therefore Jala is a Devata for us. Everything. अग्नि के बिना पाचन नहीं होगा अंदर, पकाना बाहर नहीं होगा, cooking. Therefore the outer cooker, inside cooking. Both are by Agni continuously. Therefore, why not the Agni is Devata? What else reasons you need to call Agni as Devata? Okay? In that way. So, the Mother Earth is saluted like this. Samudra Vasane Devi. O Mother, the whole Samudra are your clothes. Parvata Sthana Mandale. The whole Parvatas are your Sthana Mandala. Okay? Vishnu Patni. You are the consort of Lord Vishnu. So the Sthira Asti of Vishnu is Bhudevi. Chara Asti is called Sri Devi, Lakshmi. So Vishnu Patni, Namaha Tubhyam, my salutations to you. Pada Sparsham Kshamaswame. I am doing the Pada Sparsha on you. Please forgive me. I have no other way than this. That standing on you only, I can live and I can do and achieve my spiritual and worldly goals and services. So, forgive me, accept me, support me, bless me with roti kapda makan. Oh Bhoomata. Bhumir Bhoonmadhya Varnantariksham. A beautiful Bhu Suktam also is there. It's Bhudevi only who goes to Vishnu and every time says, now I am overloaded by more and more negative Dushta Rakshasas. Oh Vishnu, help me. Then Vishnu comes in one of the avatara, finishes all the useless fellows and removes the Bhubharam, the load on the earth of this negative. For the earth, load is not because of population. For the earth, load is because of negative people. People with adharma, papa. So, 11 times I chant, make it 108 by adding 97. Our target is 1080. Okay. Samudra Vasane Devi, Parvatastana Mandale, Vishnu Patni, Namastubhyam, Padasparsham, Kshamaswame. So simple. Om Shri Bhayu Bhoomātah Krupaya परमात्मानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त गुरुणाम देवतानाम दर्शनानुग्रह सिद्ध्यर्थम सनातन धर्म से वैदिक संस्कृते पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम अस्माकं भूमातु कृपया भोजन स्थान वस्त्रादि समस्त आनुकूल्यतानां सिद्ध्यर्थम श्री भूमातुः प्रणामयुक्त श्लोकस्य जपं पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. Everyday sankalpa we are doing. Make us wiser, make us successful, make us happy, make use of us, O Lord, for your work. That is the shloka. That's the everyday sankalpa to every of the devata. Same we have done to Mother Earth also. So do namaskar to Mother Earth wherever you are. And with folded hands, chant this mantra. Om Samudravasane Devi Parvatasthana Mandale Vishnu Patni Namastobhyam Padasparsham Kshamasva Me Samudravasane Devi Parvatasthana Mandale Vishnu Patni Namastobhyam Padasparsham Kshamasva Me Samudravasane Devi Parvatasthana Mandale विष्णुपत्नी नमस्तुभ्यं पादस्पर्शं क्षमस्व मे समुद्रवसने देवी पर्वतस्तनमण्डले 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 विष्णुपत्नी नमस्तुभ्यं पादस्पर्शं क्षमस्व मे ओम श्री भूमात्रे नमः. A good and very important shloka today we have learnt. Now, in our common sense thought today, just 2-3 minutes only, not much. Straight away enter into Geetha. वो भी जल्दी हम करेंगे आज कि what is the common sense thought is we are human beings better than animals. What is the better than animals ness in us? That we are given the intellect. Why the intellect is given? To gain the knowledge. But is gaining the knowledge sufficient? Think about it. No. Knowledge, either it is in pustaka or mastaka, unless it is practical. How can the knowledge bless us? Is it not? Most of us stop at the level of information only, not even think about it to make it our knowledge. And seldom we practice the knowledge which we ourselves have and don't make use of it. लाइक कोई लेजी लोग होते हैं, दवाई घर में है लेकिन जाकर रखता ही नहीं, वो अपने लिए अप्लाई नहीं करता. भूख लग रही, थोड़ा बना लो खाना, मैं क्या बनाऊं, थक गया. यार, इट इज देयर विथ यू, व्हाई डोंट यू यूज इट? सेम वे, to succeed in any of the worldly lives of spiritual world, the wisdom Bhagavan gave to all, but we don't want to use it. We don't think that we need to use it. So the knowledge, the information gathered from the books or the people should be internalized. Internalization of information is making it as our own knowledge. Knowledge is when you thoroughly contemplate or inquire about the information, in it the truth of it is known. When the truth of it is known, then it becomes our jnanam. But never ever knowledge helped saved anyone. Then what helps when the knowledge is practiced? Is it not? Like if I early morning get up at 5, I'll have 2 hours extra at my disposal. 1 hour I can do spiritual things, 1 more hour I can do my professional thing. Knowledge दे दिया, अब उसको internalize करो. Information दिया है, उसको internalize करो, make it a knowledge and make it happen it. अब नहीं करते हम. We know our laziness is a cause for our failures in our jobs, etc. Physical laziness or mental laziness or intellectual laziness. Now you come out of it and we succeed. We know that, but हम नहीं करना चाहते. The reasons for that also we know, that we are involving in those internal tensions and pressures, outer activities which are exhausting my mind, intellect. Therefore, I am becoming lazy. Energy नहीं है. But we don't want to internalize and practice it. Or the other positive is what? The mind will be active, dynamic. When you have a great goal and when you love the goal, when you take working for the goal a challenge, then you can't afford to be lazy. अब information दे दिया, अब उसको ज्ञान बनाओ, internalize करो, practical करो, then it will bless you. So, information internalized through inquiry and making it knowledge. Knowledge externalized in practicing, implementing, then that knowledge will bless me to redeem me of my own miseries or failures and blesses me with my own successes and happinesses. Not knowing this, but not practical we are. ऑल इंडियंस आर थियरिटिकल, उनको लगता है सब भगवान करेंगे, मुझे करने का कोई जरूरत नहीं है. ऐसा नहीं होता. Definitely there are some things which we cannot do, only God does. But there are many things which we have to do, only then the God will do. So who will give the fruits and flowers through the plant and tree? God only. But for that you have to sow the seed and protect the plant, or put the tree and protect the tree. Is it not? That God will not do. That I have to do. Is it not? The Lord will cook the food by being the fire. But I have to put that rice, etc., in patila, not patila, and put it on the stove. If I don't do that, so too, Lord will digest the food inside. But it is I will have to consume the food. If I don't consume, he cannot cook. If I digest. If I don't put on the stove, he cannot cook. If you don't sow the seed, he will not bring the true fruit or flower for us. Is it not? So we have to be practical with whatever wisdom we have. Why don't we practice? A question kya hai? Because we have less confidence. We feel inferior. We think we cannot do. Another thing is what? Our life is overpowered by indulgences in so many unwanted things. Therefore, the knowledge is always either forgotten or postponed. Knowledge should be remembered and immediately practiced. Then it helps me. So today's common sense thought is internalize the information, make it a confirmed, convinced knowledge, then be practical to be blessed by that knowledge, whichever it may be. Knowledge regarding your health, knowledge regarding your career, knowledge regarding your own professions, regarding your social relations status, regarding spirituality, कुछ भी हो जिसने 2% नॉलेज पाकर 2% इंटरनलाइज किया, प्रैक्टिस किया, उसको उतना बेनिफिट होता. 90% knowledge but not practiced, never ever it gives benefit. Knowing is not doing, doing alone is doing. Doing gives the result. Common sense. Be not lazy in being practical while being practical. That क्या कहते हैं ना, barrier, that door closed should be broken. That breakthrough we have to get. Breakthrough of implementing the knowledge without postponing it, without forgetting it, or giving chance to laziness. Only laziness it is. Knowledge, practical, immediate, फटाफट ज्ञान का प्रैक्टिस करके उसका तुरंत फायदा उठाते जाओ. इसका आदत बनाओ. Many people don't even have the right knowledge. Some have but not authentic. Authentic है लेकिन confirmed नहीं है, convinced नहीं है, complete नहीं है. Some people have complete knowledge but they have to implement it also. Like if I know how to meditate and know the Lord, and if I don't do meditation, I will never know the Lord. That knowledge may be there with me for 10,000 years. Like I have money, I want to make a house. You have money, unless you use that money and buy a land and appoint all the people required, you can't make a house. वो सपना ही रहेगा, अपने खुद के घर में रहने वाला सपना. So internalize the information, make it is your own knowledge. Please, my dear youngsters, don't get misguided by all the Buddha log. Those are perfect in knowledge but zero in practice. You don't also grow to become a Buddha in the same nonsense way of knowing theory, never practiced, never got benefit. Don't grow in that abnormal manner of not using your own wisdom for yourself. Knowledge used for others is philosophy. Knowledge used for ourselves is called wisdom. Be a wise person, not a philosopher. You suffer and make others suffer. You have a khajana of jnanam in you. As I told you, all fields. How to be healthy, how to succeed in your academics, how to succeed in your business. One or two places, if you lack it, the experts of that, their opinion you can take. Business may, there are some experts who will guide you, will take you 1 month coaching. Huh? They will teach you all the small little tips. how usko implement karo. Even if he teaches, ultimately implement to tumko karna hai. So whether it is profession, whether any project you have taken up, whether it's a social service wala knowledge, how finally I want to grow spiritually by becoming nearer and nearer to the Lord in my experience through my different upasanas to Him. This is Bhakti Marga. In the Yoga Marga, I through the Yoga Sadhana, I want to do Vritti Nirodha and see my own self. Or in the Vedanta, it is told meditate and know the self who is beyond the Panchakosha. और कुछ भी ले लो जानो और करो. You have all knowledge, you have to practice. Or whatever the knowledge you have, you will be practical. The remaining knowledge the Lord will give the subsequent things. You know? As a human being, we are separate from animals. We have the intellect, which is supposed to get theoretical knowledge, and we should practice the theory to be blessed by that knowledge. Otherwise, Panditaha nanu shochanti, Ajnaninaha murkaha sada shochanti eva. A wise person, because he has wisdom and is practicing it, he keeps on succeeding and therefore he is never miserable, happy. An ignorant person or a person has knowledge but not implementing, he will never succeed to be happy in life. Simple but important common sense thought for the day. Internalize the knowledge, make it your own. Take inspiration from that knowledge, be practical. To Shravana, with the Shravana, do the Manana. The Manana should give the Avagahana, called understanding. Avagahana should give the Prerana, inspiration and utsaha. Prerana should make you sadhana, do the sadhana. Sadhana will give vijayam or phalam or success or result. Is it not? That is what today's common sense thought. Now, let us come to Bhagavad Gita. In Gita, in today's 16, 17 shlokas, I believe it's so. Yesterday 15 हमने कर दिया तो आज 16 ही होगा. Narayana Hari. Yes, yes. These two shlokas, Bhagavan talks about the most essential three things, of which even little negligence also we do. All our excellent plan and inspiration to achieve the yoga arudha sthiti chaupat ho jayega. We can never succeed in it. If it were not to be so important, the Lord would have not suddenly in between brought this topic, discontinuing his own yoga sadhana teaching. He has told us one level of yoga sadhana. Second level is going to teach. So instead of straight away entering to second level, in two slokas, if he has used this theme, means how much important must be that theme for which he has used two slokas. And in that only three things are there. Ahara, Nidra and Vihara. About these three things, we have to be very conscious. Not only to become a spiritually evolved yogi, also to anybody who want to be successful in life, in any field, he cannot nazar andaz iska nahi kar sakte. He cannot neglect these things. How long, sir? Only simple condition, till we die. That's it. Ahara, Nidra and Vihara. These three are the ones which are essential to us, and they have to be the main thought that is throughout these two shlokas shared is moderation in these three things. You understand the meaning of the word moderation? Neither too much nor too less. Both of them are detrimental. That's why the other day we saw, maybe a month or 20 days, extremes anybody can do. But striking the balance and maintaining it all the time. Is it not the bike? 140, 130, कोई भी चला सकता. 30, 25 also the car. But the capacity of vehicle, capacity of the road, need of the speed to be maintained to reach in due time. Balancing all that and enjoying that journey is an art. That's why you see the difference between a newly driving car driver and the one who 20 साल experienced. और 20 साल के एक्सपीरियंस वाले का उसका अंदाज ही अलग होता है of driving car. He knows where to speed up, where to slow down. Everything he knows. He sees that nobody in the car passengers suffers because of both excessive speed, fear, low speed, boredom. Correct he takes. He's a knowledgeable fellow. Moderation. So throughout life, withdrawing from the people talking, any useless fellow can do. And blabbering till they say, just shut up, that we generally do. But the glory is in maintaining the moderation of how much to talk, what topic to talk, whom to talk, and when to stop. If this wisdom of striking balance is not there, all opportunities we make as an adversities and we become an enemy to our own selves. So the three things are very, very essential. What are they? We'll study the shlokas, chant them, then we'll see the literal meaning. So simple it is. The thought is simple, beta, but practice is a must for it. Throughout life, that practice should be maintained. Let us see that. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Govinda, Om Hare Murare, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः आत्मसंयम योगः. श्री भगवानुवाच षोडश सप्तदशौ श्लोकौ. तो करेंगे कैसा? हर दिन की तरह पढ़ेंगे, 4 4 और 2 2, दोनों मिलकर 4 बार, फिर दोनों मिलकर 2 बार. श्रीभगवानुवाच श्रीभगवानुवाच नात्यश्नतस्तु योगोऽस्ति नात्यश्नतस्तु योगोऽस्ति नात्यश्नतस्तु योगोऽस्ति नात्यश्नतस्तु योगोऽस्ति न चैकान्तमनश्नतः न चैकान्तमनश्नतः न चैकान्तम् अनश्नतः न चैकान्तमनश्नतः न चाते स्वप्नशीलस्य न चाते स्वप्नशीलस्य न चाते स्वप्नशीलस्य न चाते स्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन. नेक्स्ट युक्ताहारविहारस्य 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 युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तस्वप्नावबोधस्य युक्तः स्वप्नावबोधस्य युक्तः स्वप्नावबोधस्य युक्तः स्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः योगो भवति दुःखः योगो भवति दुःखः योगो भवति दुःखः. पूरा श्लोक 2 बार. श्री भगवानुवाच नात्यश्नतस्तु योगोऽस्ति न चैकान्तमनश्नतः न चाते स्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन युक्ताहारविहारस्य युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसो युक्तस्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः. Beautiful. In these two things, what? First, consider or consult the Guru, get all details. Then, practicing it for few months, then get to yourself what exactly suitable to you. Stick to that throughout life. Of course, in between, once in a while, looking into it, seeing whether what you are doing is right, can anything be added or improved or deleted. This is how we have to live life. Okay. Now, Bhagavan is here very clearly saying in this mantra number 16. What is that? Na ati ashnataha to yoga asti. The yoga, right from sitting on the seat of meditation and up to the level of Yunjanevam Sadatmanam Yogi Neta Manasaha, before that Prashantatma Vigatabihi, that yoga achievement of Yogarudha Sthiti, yoga achievement of Atma Samyama Yoga, yoga achievement of control of body, senses, and mind is never, never, never achieved by a person who is Ati Ashnataha, the one who eating more, extraneous eater like a glutton. He cannot be ever a yogi throughout his life. Na ati ashnataha yoga asti. Full stop. It's a statement of fact. ज्यादा खाने से योग साधना नहीं होता. And you all know the reason. Because the more we eat, the body is so heavy, it cannot move, it cannot sit, and the food eaten being dravya, and that dravya being jada, that jada being it being jada, it only pulls us into the nidra. The bhojana and nidra, they go together. Nidra and yoga are opposite. Yoga is to awaken to the self, and nidra is to sleep even to the outer worldly opportunities and successes. They don't go together. So nidra and bhojana are again friends. The more the bhojanam we take, the more nidra is required to digest that food. The whole things inner are tired and all. इसलिए उसको नींद का मन लगता है. Every day ये चीज एक्चुअली मुझे नहीं बोलना चाहिए. You are the best speakers after Lord Krishna on this topic. How through excessive food every day, how we are becoming akhanda mandala akaram. Ganpati Bappa feeling shy with us. In this year's of Ganpati, last year ka, I was watching all the Ganpatis of Mumbapuri as well as the, what do you call it as? Mumbapuri, Nagpur. है ना. इतने पतले पतले गणपति है इस बार. आई वॉज थिंकिंग क्या हो गया, उन्होंने डाइटिंग कराया गणपति से. ये गणपति को शर्म आ रहा होगा लोगों को देखकर, ये खाकर इतने मोटे हो रहे मेरे तरह और मैं उनके तरह स्लिम हो जाऊंगा. ही स्टॉप्ड ईटिंग इट सीम्स. वजन कम करने के लिए किए होंगे. बट एनीवे द पॉइंट इज व्हाट वी ऑल आर एक्सपीरियंस्ड that excessive food, how it makes us lazy, physically, mentally, intellectually. Thereafter, other than sleeping, you don't feel like anything. Therefore, अति अश्नतः बैठना ही न अस्ते, तो योग साधना वो कैसा करेगा? Overeating, अति अश्नतः means. So a body, every individual needs a particular quantity of the food. Little more than that is called ati ashnata. For him, yoga will not happen. भगवान ने साफ साफ कह दिया. He has no ambiguity, no second thought or opinion. Okay, listening to this, one other fellow says, चलो मैं खाऊंगा ही नहीं या बहुत कम खाऊंगा. भगवान says, न च एकांतम अनश्नतः. Also for a fellow who is not at all eating or eating very less, उसकी और वाली समाधि हो जाती है. ये वाली समाधि नहीं, योग वाली. उनकी गोरी समाधि लग जाएगी, मर जाएगा वो. Or when the food is not eaten, that also leads to another laziness born out of weakness. Earlier laziness is because of excessive food. This also makes lazy because of weakness, because of not eating the foods properly. Not only yoga, any other works also we cannot do when the intake is less. Now see the kindness of Bhagavan. How wonderfully he is giving us these instructions. And right now in this shloka, he never said which type of food and all. That will come in 17th chapter. The Sattvika Bhojana, the Rajasika Bhojana, the Tamasika Bhojana, he will talk about it there extensively, which is also very, very essential. आयुसत्व आरोग्य सुख प्रीति विवर्धना रस्याः स्निग्धाः स्थिराः हृदयाः आहारः सात्विक प्रियाः कट्वं ललवणात्युष्ण तीक्ष्ण रूक्ष विदाहिनः आहारः राजसस्येष्टाः दुःख शोकामय प्रदाः यातयामं गतरसं पूति पर्युषितं च यत् उच्छिष्टमपि चामेध्यं भोजनं तामस प्रियम्. इट विल कम देयर, वहां भी बताएंगे हमको. There the topic is your intellect becomes this and that type of Shraddhavan, Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic, because of the food you take. Oh. Here also same thing. Here the type of food is not said, the quantity of food is said. Ati ashnataha yoga na asti, because overeaten like a buffalo, how can he sit for meditation? Then the mind will be pulled by the body is pulled by the earth into sleep or laziness. ऐसे सोने को मन होता है. ज्यादा खाकर बैठ के देख ध्यान में 5 मिनट नींद आए, 5 क्या आधा मिनट. Understood? Yoga of right from sitting erect, samam kaya shirogrivam, up to the practices of prashant atma vigatabihi, the result of all which is gaining the samyama of the mind, controlling the mind with deshakala vastu, concentrating mind, purifying the mind, making the mind subtle. All these are called as yogarudha sthiti. It will never be achieved. Ati ashnatah. So too, nati nachati nacha evam nachekantam anashnatah, and also by not eating also. Absolutely. Is it not? There are two types of people. एक तरह के जो खा के मरते हैं, दूसरे भी नहीं खा के मरते हैं. Lot of upavasas, etc. They are different type. I have seen my own mother was 4 days a week she used to fast. पता नहीं, मंगलवार एक भगवान, गुरुवार एक भगवान, शनि 1 संडे खाने का है, एक दिन संडे एकादशी भी होता है. Then 5 days लगातार. And then where will you have energy and all? You understand it? Extremes are all not correct. So atyashnataha yoga na asti. Ekantam anashnataha, not eating or very less eating also, you will not have yoga. This leads to heaviness, laziness. This leads to weakness and laziness. Both. About the food it is said. Then the moderation should be there in the food. Not more, not less. And while making the food moderator, never ever compare with others. Some people with less food only compared to your quantity, enough for them. तो उनको लेकर तुम उनको देकर कम खाओगे, फिर तुम्हारा नच एकांतम अनस्तथा हो जाएगा. अदर फेलो दूसरा है, उसको 20 चपाती खाओ तभी पेट भरता है, उसका वो कैंसर कपैस, उसको देखकर if you copy it, then अति अष्टतः problem will come to us. That is why in the intake of food, what exactly quantity is required for me, that I have to know. Don't compare with others. That depends also the ability of digestion, the work which you have outside. ये सबके हिसाब से हर एक बंदे का quantity. That's why a common rule is told in our shastras regarding the bhojana parimanam. Very simple it is. Quality of the food is very essential. It should be always sattvika. Rajasic, tamasic food will distract you, make you lazy. That topic will come later, we'll see. But right now the thought to we say कि food तो सात्विक होना ही चाहिए. सात्विक आहार, मिताहार, दैवार्पित आहार, न्याय अर्जित आहार. Satvika, less quantity, earned righteously and offered to the Lord. The food should have these 4 things by any way. After that, when you talk about the quantity, the Shastra says this. Every one of us know it and none of us do it anytime. They say twice a day the food should be taken. After all your morning anushtanas by 10 o'clock and evening before sunset by 4:35, that's it. All that Indian systems have gone away. There are breakfasts have come, brunches have come, lunches have come, evening snacks, dinner, again late night dinner, eating like buffalo all the time. Buffalo also stops sometime. This fellow never stops. So the times they told twice, as per the Shastra. By the time of 9:30, when you finish all your upasana, puja and all, you'll be in very good food hunger. You eat and you can go for your works. So finish the works by 4:35, come eat, then by 8:39, the entire food is digested. When you sleep, that by 9:30, early morning you get up, you can continue your routine. This is how two times they recommend. अब nowadays तो ब्रेकफास्ट इंडियन सिस्टम नहीं है. इंडिया में ब्रेकफास्ट सिस्टम नहीं होता. Only we do all upasana अनुष्ठान to the Lord, then 8, 9. That's why all BP, sugar, ये सब nonsense नहीं होते थे हमको. We used to maintain a cycle of food. 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock. 8 घंटे बस इसके बीच. Evening 6 to morning 10, no food. Therefore, none of the unwanted things are accumulated in the body, excessive, because of which only all diseases used to come. They are not there. If you can maintain that 8 hours, 16 hours of gap to the body, then many of the problems of the health get sorted out. Even today, all the highly evolved scientists, dietitians or all, they are discovering these principles. Okay, now comes to the quantity. What they said, half of the stomach should be filled with the sattvika bhojanam. Your own stomach. 25% should be filled with water. 25% should be left for the air to come and go. This is what the rule for the food told to us, not once in a while, every day. But what we do, because of our purchasing capacity, because of our desire for the food, because our freedom, nobody asks us or stops us, and people are ready to feed us like anything. Your mothers, grandmothers, great grandmothers, we eat up to the nose level, and anybody asks what you have eaten, देखो जिलेबी करके दिखा के फिर से यहाँ तक खा लिया, as if that is the last supper. उसके बाद फिर खाना नहीं मिलेगा. इन दैट वे हम दबा दबा के इंडियंस का खाने का स्टाइल होता है. कुछ कम पड़ा तो मिठाई खीर आ गया, मानो थोड़ा 2 मिनट लेक वॉकिंग करके उसके लिए जगह बना के, अरे महाराज उनको भी अलाउ कर दो. By the time ice cream is, sorry, the payasam kheer is eaten, suddenly the ice cream came. Now ice cream आपने खा लिया तो शाम के लिए रखो, शाम के लिए भी रखो, बट अभी भी देना, नहीं तो आइसक्रीम विल फील वेरी बैड. तो उसको भी थोड़ा डाल दो, बट डू स्टॉप इट वन स्कूप, 1-2 ब्रिक अंदर जाना ही चाहिए. फिर उसके बाद कहते चलो खाई के पान बनारस वाला, देन वी ईट. Excessive. That's not even one day we follow this rule. Half of it with the food, 1/4 is with the water, 1/4 should be left for the free flow of the air, which the Vayu Prasarana makes all the internal organs to excrete, or what is secrete, all various enzymes required for digestion. फिर timely digestion होता है. This makes us again hungry with for the next time. Every time you can enjoy the food. If you eat excessive now, this excessive food makes you suffer. Then for the next food you will not have hunger. So you cannot enjoy eating that food next time. Usko bhi hum zyada khayenge. In the meantime, all the fats, all the unwanted things in the body are going on getting accumulated. Each of them again give problem to one or the other organ. Then the diseases come. There were days where no food or less food was the cause of all problems. Malnutrition, it used to be called. Now it is excessive food is the cause of problem. And in that, no regularity, no control of timings, the type of the food that is eaten and who makes it, all the time getting from online, क्या क्या खचराएं डालकर वो लोग बनाते हैं. How much ever advertisement they do, if they have to make this much quantity of food for the people, they cannot make it perfectly. They have to do all the things. The type of vegetable they bring for cooking, the type of oil they use, the water which they pour in, everything is good. But हमको नहीं, मंगाओ खाओ. But the joy of cooking, that itself is an exercise. It creates the hunger. The time is spent in that, and you know what food you are eating. You are making yourself with a good attitude and offer it to the Lord as Naivedyam. It becomes prasad. So all that is gone. Saturday, Sunday आ गया तो kitchen बंद. और दिन में फिर दोपहर में ऑफिस में खाएं, सुबह शाम. It's a big industry now, food industry. Selling the food is a crime according to our Shastras. अट्टशूलाः जनपदाः, it is called in भागवत पुराण. जनपदों में आटा बेचते हैं. इन अर्लियर डेज खाना बिकता नहीं था, बस उगाया खाना, अतिथि देवो भव, जो सत्रम वगैरह होते थे, वेयर एनीबडी हंग्री गो एंड ईट. लंगर लगे रहते हैं. दैट इज नथिंग न्यू. Nobody should suffer because of the food. Minimum food of दाल चावल सब्जी हमेशा फ्री होता है हर जगह. That is Indian system. कोई भूखे ना मरे. But now we want taste, we want more variety, quantity. Therefore, that cannot be given. Therefore, it has to become commercial. It has become now. But still, even today's world of commercialization of food, where 1,000 रुपए एक प्लेट खाना, 2,000 rupees. If it's a 5-star hotel, 4,000. Even today, there are hundreds of spiritual organizations, not one or two. They are giving food to thousands of people every day, free sattvic food. In every of these temples in South India, North India, West, East, everywhere the food is given. Thank God, sattvic bhojan. भगवान का अर्पण करके देते हैं. हो गया? Now, the thing we have seen, this is how the food should be. Satvika bhojanam, half filled with stomach, half with water, half empty for the air. If that is not done, ati ashnataha, there will never be yoga possible. Then ekanta manashnataha, then also you cannot be doing yoga if you don't eat. And don't be that way, become weak also because of non-eating. पहले ऐसा होता था, कोई लड़ाई झगड़ा होते तो सबसे पहली बात खाना 2-2 दिन 3-3 दिन नहीं खाते थे. Different type of क्या कहते हैं उसको, stubbornness. Nowadays not like that, totally change हो गया. If the wife had to fight with the husband, she'll eat double, then he'll fight. Earlier she is too fasting. दबा के खा के अब लड़ेगी वो, ताकत चाहिए. बदल गई दुनिया. देख तेरे संसार की हालत क्या हो गई भगवान, इतना बदल गया इंसान. Second one, na ati ashnatastu yogosti na cha ekantamanashnatah. Extremes of food doesn't help moderation. Second line में कहते हैं about the sleep. न चा अति स्वप्नशीलस्य जागृता च एव अर्जुन. अति स्वप्नशीला, स्वप्न is not dreaming, yeah? Swapna means sleep. Ati swapnashilasya, extremely sleeping person. For him also, there is no time for sitting for the yoga. He will be always in a tamasic mood of nidra only. Therefore, oversleeping person also cannot be fit for yoga, even for any achievements in the world also. So too the jagrataha naiva, not also by extreme waking. That 18-20 घंटे. Now why youngsters nowadays are getting all the heart attacks, dying? Last 10 days, 5 people died out of heart attack, all below 30, 20, 25. कोई जिम में मरा, कोई घर में मरा. Why? Lack of sleep or wrong food. If you deeply analyze it, is it not? To earn the money, they have to work. The workplace takes 14 hours time. Out of the remaining 10 hours, 4-5 hours he wastes only in watching TV, cell phone and nonsense. Now only 4-5 hours are there to sleep. Then that is never sufficient. Is it not? Excessive sleep, some people are destroying themselves. No sleep at all, very less sleep, many are suffering. Maximum accident happen because of lack of sleep or excessive sleep. You know that fellow cricket player, lack of sleep, early morning ठोक दिया अभी तक हॉस्पिटल में. 3 महीने हो गए. Like the food, the sleep also. 6 to 7 continuous hours of sleep are required for anyone, even if he is a yogi, except a Mahayogi of highest cadre, other sadhakas, etc. उनको भी 7 घंटे, रात को 9:30 सो गए तो सुबह 4:30. 6 घंटे, 6 से 6:30 तक. Every one of us undisturbed sleep of 7 hours. That should be enough for the whole day, provided whole day we are not excessively doing anything to get tired, exhausted. वो थोड़ा कॉमन सेंस वाला पॉइंट regarding our activities other than the food and other than the sleep. That will come in the next shloka. We will see it. But here the second topic is about the sleeping habits. Like the food, our sleeping habits are also erratic. कभी 11 को सोए, कभी 12 को सोए, कभी 2 बजे सोए और उठते हैं कभी तो 6, कभी 9, कभी 12. अब संडे आ गए तो उठते ही नहीं. Oversleeping is wrong. Less sleep also wrong. Moderation. 9:30 full stop. Maximum so jana. Then 4:35 get up. Enjoy those 2 hours of early morning, fresh air and divinity. Is it not? If you can sleep by 9:30, you'll get up by 4:30. If you get up 4:30, throughout the day you are working hard. By 9:30 the sleep will come. है कि नहीं? If you sleep up to 2, 1 बजे तक नहीं सोओगे तो 4 बजे नींद नहीं खुलेगी फिर. 7, 8, 9 बजे ही खुलेगी. और 9 तक सोते गए तो फिर सिर्फ 9 बजे रात को नींद नहीं आएगा, फिर 2 बजे आएगा रात को. इट्स ऑल साइकिल, हाउ यू मेक इट. बट टुडेज वर्ल्ड इज सो कॉम्पिटेटिव. डोंट वरी अबाउट द वर्ल्ड, फॉरगेट. whenever you study such things na, think about yourself. Why are you worried about others? Which place you are, what is your job, or how you can adjust yourself so that your sleeping and eating habits are maintained in such a manner you maintain yourself. Nahi, like a politician. He'll have to manage his sleep and food, else he can't serve the nation. A doctor, he himself will become patient. Every one of us. Only Maha yogis, they are there who would live without food for years. I know Mahatma, 52 years, he was only with the air he was. Once in a week, little water he takes, that's it. बस 52 साल अभी वो चले गए. 2019 में 18 में चले गए वो. There are people, and there are people 2-3 hours only they sleep like Puja Gurudev. He'll only sleep 3 hours. 3 o'clock he's got up morning. तुरंत अपने डेली 50-60 लेटर्स अपने हाथ से लिखते थे. For so many people's queries, etc. I used to say, they are Mahayogis. We are not so. हमें अपने औकात को समझना है. We are children. You know, we are just now we are human beings. पिछले जन्म तक पशु ही थे. अब इसलिए सारे पशु गुण हैं. Therefore, we must discuss. And like the sleep also, some maybe by 5 hours also are afresh. Don't copy them. Then you will lose your sleep hours. Kam padega. Other fellow needs 9 hours, 8 hours because of his nature of the body and his own work. Don't copy with him. Like the food I told you, एक 20 चपाती खा रहा है इसलिए तुम 20 मत करो. एक 2 खा रहा है इसलिए 2 नहीं. तुम्हारा 6 है 6, 4 या 4, 2 या 3. So to sleeping hours, you decide yours. Generally, we told 6 to 7 undisturbed sleeping hours are very good for the next 17 hours to work without stop, without distracted by again sleep need of sleep. ऐसा डिस्कवर करना. अदरवाइज क्या होगा? Not only the yoga we cannot do, any other works also we cannot efficiently do. Oversleep क्लास में नींद आती है. No sleep तब भी क्लास में नींद आती है. People, in the office, they go and feel sleepy and they don't do anything. Remember, without changing these two routines, you cannot struggle or fight with the prakriti. ये बात थोड़ा मैं कल ज़्यादा बताऊंगा. Don't fight with the nature. Love the nature, befriend the nature, follow the nature. Sleep is your nature. Hunger is a nature. Not eating also wrong, excessive it is wrong, wrong food also is wrong. Not sleep also is wrong, excessive also wrong. भगवान ने जो दिया उसको सही समझकर सही यूज करना. That's called moderation. The goal is at no time of the day I should be feeling sleepy, lazy, or weak. Either because of excessive or less sleep or because of excess or less food. ऐसा मेरे को मुझे बनाना है. And it should be throughout life. एक बार उठा सुबह 5, शाम को 10 तक नींद का नाम ही नहीं आना चाहिए. सो टू एक बार खाना खा ली 9 बजे, शाम को 4-5 तक इसे भूख ही नहीं लगना चाहिए. See, that thought for sleep or food should be finished with food and sleep. Throughout the day, we have to be only on our goal chosen. हियर द योगी इज ऑन मेडिटेशन, ही हैव टू डू। हमको दिन भर भोजन का ही ख्याल आता है, फिर निंद्रा का ही, और खा भी रहे हैं कम है लगता है, नींद भी कम, सो ही रहे हैं फिर कम लगता है। And the food and nidra have together, they have relation. Tamasic food you eat, you feel excessive sleepy. You have to have the sattvic food. More food also, you feel more sleepy. See, food खाना खाया भी नहीं तो भी नींद नहीं आता, बिना खाने का नींद भी नहीं आता फिर से भूख के मारे. So this is how we have to recognize your youngsters as early as possible. If you understand them thoroughly and decide your timings of the food, quality of the food, quantity of the food. So to the quantity of the sleep, timing of the sleep. Fix to that come what may, except in very rare exceptions. है ना, लाइक योर ओन शादी रात को 2 बजे तय हो गया, अब मत वो हो कि मैं नहीं आऊँगा शादी में, को स्वामी जी ने बोला 9 बजे सोने को, फिर और कोई कर लेगा शादी तो उस दिन तो उठना ही पड़ेगा. Some exceptions को छोड़कर all the time we have to maintain our routine. And the third one regarding activities, that is said in the next shloka. Let's meet tomorrow to see that. Thank you all. God bless you. Chant the shlokas. Om Sri Bhagavanuvacha Natyasnatastu yogosti Nachaikantamanashnataha Nachati swapnashilasya Jagrato naiva charjuna Yuktahara viharasya Yuktacheshtasya karmaso Yuktasvapnavabodhasya Yogo bhavati dukkhaha. That yukta is called steadfast. Okay, that moderation. Okay. The other shloka we learnt is about Mata Bhumi. Om Samudravasane Devi Parvatastana Mandale Vishnupatni Namastubhyam Padasparsham Kshamaswame. And the third thing today was the common sense thought. Internalize the information, make its knowledge. Use the knowledge as wisdom by being practical to be blessed by it. Thus, grow in life in your successes and happinesses. Thank you. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhoyat Sajjana Shanti Mamnuyat Shanto Muccheta Bandhevyaha Muktaschanyan Vimochayeto Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Murtyorma Murtangamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shri Krishna Parabrahma Bhagavan Ki Jai, Geeta Mata Ki Jai, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय, सतगुरुदेव भगवान की जय, आज के आनंद की जय, सारे स्टूडेंट्स युवागण की जय.